Tito at Jermaine. Tito at Jermaine. Tito at Jermaine. Tito at Jermaine. I feel self-worth and motivation from most good ideas and the visions in life that my people bring. However, if no one returns or answers my call ring, I do like my over 5 Jackson family distant cousins by trying to act insane. I know some are affiliated with different gangs, but I'ma try to lead some of these young bloods in to do they thing. It's the King Mex's deck of Salem popping.
If you have not got the message is welcome to my beautiful space. Amen. Thank you. It's a nice.
Coming to you live from treatment, where I'm gonna read a little bit of my treatment to you and whatnot. Yesterday and today. I kind of posted it yesterday and talked about it yesterday, but it don't give you that full unless you read unless I read what it says. Well, it may give you whatever, but then I'm gonna read something else afterwards, whatnot, and then I might talk about it. Depending on how fast I read, though. I read a little slow. It says 5 most important possessions in your life, because 5 most important people is first. But I did a collaboration. I just named some people for the moment. But my people, all my people are important, so there ain't no 5 most important. But my mom and pops was at the top, so then I went in a non-particular order. But with my 5 most important possessions, I said phone, and then eliminated when a woman answered. Computer, eliminated when a woman asked me to. Automobile, because I can get a new one, I eliminated it. My hard drive, my house, didn't eliminate them. My goals, my 5 most important goals: get back to work, find me a workplace, find me a work pace. The self-therapy with the YouTube series, but I eliminated that because I ain't got to do it per se. Staying healthy as possible at the gym, didn't eliminate that because I got to do that. Finding more goals besides making it to 80. That goal encompasses a lot of stuff, but I eliminated finding more, not just but finding more goals to make it. Besides making it to 80, I'm have to make it to 80. So that was a tricky question. Then it said your 5 most important memories. I said Alabama A&M University, my uncle's guidance, my homeboy's word about being a man, my brother homeboy, one of my brother's homeboys. He told me about being a man one day. My graduations and my upbringing. I didn't eliminate none of them. I was about mad at the lady by the time I had the limits when she had me to eliminate 4 things twice. But then the 5 most important places: Ozark, Fort Novosel, Rucker, whatever, my hometown, Huntsville, Atlanta, but I eliminated it because I can do without it. Houston, because I ain't really never been, but I like to go. And Greensboro, because that's where my pops is, and that's where my roots is, but I ain't been to my roots. Then she has to do some crazy stuff. But all that made me, so she basically asked me to eliminate myself, which I ain't gonna do. But today in creative writing, I wrote a note to my past, uncontrolled. She said, write to some of the feelings, or some kind of feelings, and feelings involved in whatever I was doing. So I said, I wrote to my past, uncontrolled, and I said, look here, Cluz, I'm not fooling with you like that anymore. No more. I said, no more, and I wrote this in cursive, by the way, so I can barely read it. The good times we can remember. We can make new ones. But the tough times, the bad times, goodbye. we ain't gonna let you just keep dragging us through back and forth through some bullshit that was or wasn't. Past, you got your place in the past. You need created a way for the future and the present. You did it. You did good, past. Don't let money or somebody change it, past. We cool, past. We made us to be able to handle the future. I know you don't want to get in the way of the future. So past, I love you, cuz. Let's see what today and tomorrow brings. We're talking about now. I wrote that to myself about the past. And although I wrote that to myself, I wrote it in cursive, so it was hard to read. But I'm keeping that note to myself. And I'm keeping that the most important values, because all of them was invaluable, and I ain't got to cut nothing out. I ain't got to cut nothing out, I say. I forgot what else I was going to talk about. But I certainly am heated about the lady trying to erase some of my goals after you make me think about some goals, then like, or eliminate your goals and like you ain't never gonna have them. That kind of made me feel a certain way, but that was the class. That's therapy. It's supposed to touch you, and it touched me, and I'm cool with it, because you got to be cool with it. And this medication I'm on, per se, is making me cool with it, or I wouldn't be cool with it. I'm Kojak.
Young blood, 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 young blood. Now here coming to criticize you for doing what you do. Just inviting you to join the continuing marathon with me, cuz we are carrying on a legacy, investing in the black community. Dunk on Bitcoin, excuse me, young blood, that was a glitch. About the hustle and spinning, we trying to make a switch. By the way, young blood, how did you wind up in that ditch? The whole neighborhood heard you beating before you came around the curve. We all came out when I heard crash after you swerved. You missed the kid, but hit his dog and I'ma got that known, well-known perv. Good job, but the boy granny calling the law because hitting the dog was not deserved. Young blood, you was fucked up several ways. For you to be mad, that takes some nerve. The perfect warmer, so he done vamp out. The dog is alright, they feed steroids and it is stout. But young blood, I'm telling you, stay right here because you need some stitches. Oh damn, you thinking your leg is broke good, that mean we ain't gonna be labeled snitches.
We cannot lose with the stuff we use. Young man,